So, titignan ko lang yung video mo, di ba? Okay. At itong video na to, sinut to siya ni Che Ingles. Yeah, yun yung first. Kaya sila kumuha nito, first project.
I grew up in the southern part of the Philippines, even now.
Ang batak mo. I look so young in that video. It's good to see the pioneer volunteers. Sila talaga yung mga pioneer volunteers. Yeah, 10 of them at the beginning.
When I was a kid, I used to go to school with a plastic bag. Yung mga plastic bag na hinihingi mo sa sari-sari store. Pasok ko sa school na plastic bag yung gamit ko. Parang I felt so, parang hindi ako kasali sa classroom kasi all of my classmates, they were wearing nice bags. And feeling ko, I don't belong to this school. So I don't want the cool kids right now to experience that feeling. And I remember when my distant relative actually gave me
parang ang pogi ko pa dyan, no?
And I was even encouraged na ay gagaling ko sa school because
kasi yung Be a Giver, nagsimula siya as bag 9 for 3. This time, bag 9.
I had been given. You cannot give love if you haven't experienced love.
Oh.
When I was a kid, I experienced generosity from other people and how people reached out to me when I had nothing.
Oh, that's Andrew. That's the cousin of Doc Anton. I think this is the first project that we had with Yellow Boat. Oh.
Pero sir, before this, magkakalala kayo nito?
Hindi. Yes, yan yung first talaga na engagement with Yellow Boat. At I think wala pa ako dito niyan, nasa States ako, so hindi ko din si Doc na-meet actually personally pa.
Why go through all the trouble coming here just to help?
Oy, bata din ni Doc yan, ha?
Help 10,000 people doing things in Manila.
Grabe yung passion ni Doc Anton, no? Parang from before to now, ganun ba rin?
That no kid is left behind.
Even 1,600
Oh my God, 1,000.
15 public schools. So it's a great accomplishment for us. And in the coming years, we hope that with your participation and involvement,
Dati pa makabenta kami ng isang bag,
that you can empower us.
parang sobrang saya na. Or pag makabigay ng isang bag sa bata.
Laki na ito ngayon sir.
Malalaki na yan, yung mga kids na yan. Oh. Ayan, saya nila.
Ano na-feel na sir after watching the video?
Okay. First, ang napansin ko is yung pagsimula. If nakita nyo, yung logo, parang sinulat lang sa kamay. Yung design ng t-shirt, no, yung bag mismo. But ang amazing, parang natouch ako doon sa idea na matagal na pala tayo na nagsiserve sa community. And this is very important for me to realize this right now, no? At this stage na 10 years na tayo sa ating movement and then 7 years tayo sa ating Be a Giver, no? As a formal organization. Kasi sometimes kasi pag lumalaki yung organization or lumalaki tayo, parang yung expectation mo rin is malaki na rin. For example, looking at that video, I remember back then, pag kami ay nakakabenta ng isang bag or kaya nakabigay ng isang bag sa bata, sobrang saya nun. But habang lumalaki ka, parang gusto mo rin, 1,000 bags or kaya 50,000 bags. So what it reminded me right now is to revisit that joy. Na bawat bag ay mahalaga, bawat bata ay mahalaga. We always have to remember what it meant, no? Para sa iyo, para sa bata o para sa organization to give like one school bag to one kid at a time. Siguro this is a good opportunity for me to also share that it's always never easy to lead a team or to lead an organization, more so in starting and sustaining an organization. Yun yung na-realize ko sa journey ko in that 10 years. Hindi madali, no? So parang if we see leaders or lalo na sa mga startup companies, no? We celebrate their success, but behind that, there's so many things that these guys are doing to keep everything together or to make it successful somehow. And I know in my heart that Be a Giver has done something meaningful to the lives of these children, because to be honest right now, I still receive messages from kids thanking Be a Giver for the bags that we had given them like many years back. So at the end of the day, I think it is embracing the commitment or the purpose that was instilled in my heart, and we continue to embrace right now, and we commit in moving forward now and moving forward in the future. The unique thing about Be a Giver kasi is we are not a commercially driven organization. And yun yung parang lagi kong nire-revisit when it comes to I'm thinking about the measure of success. Kasi we are a social enterprise, and our commitment is on the impact that we are providing to the community, especially to the children. No? So it is very important for us to realize that, because when we measure the success of the organization, iba yung magiging measure of success natin. Oh, we've spent 10 years already in this movement. And then you ask like, oh, what have we really done? Did we really create a dent in the social problem we're trying to solve? Maybe we can say yes and no, and maybe more of a no, because we don't see that massive impact yet, right? But that's why, kung hindi natin maintindihan na this is not for my generation, this is for the generations to come, mapufrustate tayo. But that's why it's very important also to be very conscious and sensitive to the little things, the little wins. Like us having here, this is a little win. Minsan may mga nagme-message sa page like, oh, I received the bag 5 years ago, I'm still using it, I'm already in college. And even just young people from universities that we engaged or we visited in the past, telling us that, your movement inspired me to also do something. So we really are doing something that's not just giving bags. We are opening a platform. We are making this as a platform for people to channel their innate generosity and kindness, because I believe that Filipinos were generally generous and kind, and I'm so thankful that Be a Giver became and still is becoming that platform and channel of generosity for other people. I mean, to be honest, hindi naman natin mayakila that, we went through very tough times during the pandemic. And I think a lot of people, like all of us, as a community, as a country. Pero, two things. I think ang una kong na-realize at that time is that there must have been something, or there must be something that we can continue to do. Ako kasi parang yung journey ko as growing up as a kid is that parang I've been through difficult times. I think that similar lang siya sa experience ko, na I've gone through difficult times in my life in the past. I overcame it because of my faith in God and and belief and confidence in myself. And when we experienced 2020, 21, I remember actually kahapon nakita ko yung picture natin na meron tayong 2020 ready. It was so funny because when we had that team building, we did our... Kasi kalalabas ko lang sa Asian Institute of Management at that time, so I was so excited to implement our 5-year plan. And I think at the time I was also raising more investments, and we were having our strategic planning, and then meron tayong t-shirt na nakasulat, "We are 2020 ready." But boom, March happened, and then I realized that you can never be ready of anything. Di ba? Parang you can never be ready of anything. But at the time, I'm so thankful also for the team, because I remember when pandemic hit, ang ginawa natin, parang nag-break muna tayo ng 1 week. I mean, hindi tayo nag-usap. I think hindi tayo nag-usap lahat ng 1 week. And then for me, it was a time of introspection, and I was thinking like, oh, what do we do now? But to be honest with you, I was so scared, because if everything is closed, naisip ko at the time, what do we do? Because that is basically a requirement for us to continue to do our business and to continue to do our activities in the community. So, nag-break tayo, and then the good thing is that nag-huddle tayo after 1 week. And then I think that we agreed that we will stick together and we'll make sure that we see this through together. And we decided that we will try to see what we can do given the situation. And I remember at that time, yung agreement natin is that it doesn't matter if we're not going to make money, we're just gonna make sure that during this difficult time, we will help our community and our kids. And guess what? We raised a significant amount of money during that time, and we were able to help a lot of children. At the time, that was the time na distant learning, and walang mas gamit yung mga kabataan. We were able also to set up e-hubs with our partner Yellow Boat, and we're also able to actually facilitate a lot of community drives relating to community pantry. We're able to do also for some of the calamities that happened during the time. So in a way, we did not really make a lot of money at the time, but I am so proud to the team because we were able to adjust our operations, and we're able to channel a lot of help to the community. At the end of the day, it is important that you revisit your purpose, your passion, and you really ask yourself, because you know, as a leader in difficult times, when you have introspection, you will ask yourself na, oh, ano na bang nangyayari? Ano na bang gagawin? Is it making sense? And then that time will also be an opportunity for you to revisit your passion and to ask yourself, okay, what is again the reason why am I doing this? And if you have a very clear understanding of that, you know, at that very particular moment that is challenging, then it actually will deepen more your commitment that, you know, these challenges are just challenges, we can overcome this. And you look forward to the beauty of what's ahead and what's to come. And I just have to mention pala that I'm also thankful to our other teams. Yung ating ibang mga organizations within our group of organizations, because sila din ay tumulong talaga sa atin. For example, when Be a Giver, medyo konti na lang yung budget natin sa marketing or what. I mean, you know, they were very generous. Our other teams were very generous to also offer their help. No, even during our bag drives, no, they support us. Sometimes nga nag-worry ako kung well, our team, on average, our team has been working with us for at least 5 to 6 years. And you guys are still here. Romeo probably is one of the other 5, yeah? So maybe I must have done something good as a leader because you guys are still here and still committed to the work that we do. And I'm very thankful and grateful for that, to be honest. Like personally, I'm like, can you feel it that I'm thankful? And then thankful din ako because you guys also built a family of your own within the team. I think that, you know, when we say like even the people that, you know, for some unique reason has to leave the organization, pag nakita ko sila na, you know, in gathering with you guys, I feel so good and inspired because I think that is very important that when we do things and we do these things together and down the road we part our ways now for whatever reason, I think that it's very important that we remember that during the time that we work together and we are together, that we were family, or we're still a family, and that we impacted each other's lives as well. But I think the idea is that at the end of the day, in the grand scheme of things, in the mix of things, no, it boils down to the idea of what really gives you meaning in what you do. And if I see that Be a Giver at this point is still providing that meaning and sense of purpose to the people that are working, either our team or the people that we work with in the community, then that gives me an inspiration to continue to lead and move forward with the team. Yeah. Bakit kids? Bakit education? I think ang pinakauna kong sagot dyan is it's something that relates to me personally, that resonates with me personally, because I've been telling this, you know, I've been talking about my stories in the past, that I grew up in poverty, and education provided me that opportunity that would have not been there kung hindi ako nag-pursue ng education. Children, because I feel like if we inspire and we plant a seed of kindness and generosity in the hearts of the kids, I have a hope that that can blossom into something beautiful. Because yung kabataan, ito yung mga bagong citizens of the country. Ito yung mga bagong mag-i-infect ng what kind of culture and values we will see in the future in our community. So, malaki ang aking paniniwala that us investing in the lives of the kids along with other organizations will bear fruit. Maybe di natin makikita na, but just the idea of being part of it. You know, when you look at the social problems of the Philippines and our society in general, ang sabi ng isa sa aking mentor, sabi niya, when you try to do something to change the social or political landscape of the country, you have to have this mindset that you're not doing it for yourself and you're not doing it for your generation. And you're doing it for the next generations to come. And kung maintindihan mo yon, you will have less expectation of what that movement or what you're doing can benefit you, because you know that you are not the beneficiary of the work that you are doing, but the next generations to come. And yan yung lagi kong sinasabi sa inyo, no, that the ultimate goal in a person's life, at ito yung dapat nating i-achieve, is to reach our maximum potential. Hindi sinasabi na for you to be like the wealthy Filipinos in this country. Ang sinasabi ko lagi sa lahat, no, na your goal should be for you to reach your maximum potential. That is your goal. But the purpose is to use your potential to make the lives of other people better. Yun yung dapat nating pinupursue. And sa akin, I find this movement as really not just something that I can channel my God-given skills or gifts or resources, but this is also something that continuously or continually provides me a sense of meaning, a sense of purpose, a sense of reason why I am still here in the Philippines, a sense of commitment that I will continue to do to make a difference regardless how difficult it can be and how challenging it can be. You know, it's really the givers. Marami sa kanila hindi natin kilala personally. Sila yung mga bumili ng bags, sila yung mga bumili ng t-shirts, sila yung mga nag-donate sa mga campaigns natin, sila yung mga OFWs na nandun sa ibang bansa nagpapakahirap to work. And sila yung foundation ng ating movement at sila pa rin yung reason bakit andito tayo ngayon. So ako personally, for me, for as long as there are givers out there, for as long as there are generous people out there who want to express their generosity to the Filipino community, to the kids especially, Be a Giver will be here. And siguro ito yung naisip ko kanina na we have to restore the joy of giving one bag, of selling one bag at a time. Because I think it's very important that we value each act of generosity. And though we're looking forward to give thousands and hundreds of school bags right now, hindi natin magagawa yun if mawawala yung pag-value natin doon sa bawat bag na nabibenta natin or bawat bag na nabibigay natin sa kid. It should be the same.